Should we Harry Mack it? You want to give me a few things to cover?
If you'd like me to.
Yeah, sure.
Statue of Liberty. Emancipation. Floral.
I got something to say. I'm gonna make a proclamation. I don't believe in emancipation. When do? I forgot. Yeah. I think everyone deserves love and respect. What the heck? What the heck? Bob your head if you feel it. Keep bobbing. If you're feeling it, bob your head. Just bob your head.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah.
Hello? Hello? Hey, Alvin. I think it's going to be a good one. Come to me!
Hi! Run! Hi! Hi! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi. You want a matcha? You want a matcha? Do you want a matcha? Thank you. I love him. I want to go to the bathroom.
Do you think?
Okay.
Pour you a glass of water then?
Yes, please.
From my Rocco fridge. The good stuff. The good stuff. Ooh. Take the bite for the beat for your mind. Get another piece of pie
For your wife, everybody wanna know how it feels. Everybody wanna see what it's like. Even eat a bean pie, I don't mind. Me and Missy make a mine. Alright, I'll stay back, I want it.
The greenback boogie, yeah. JonMichael, if we do use that, maybe it then cuts to the thing, or we overlap it with the thing. You get it.
Hi, stinky butt. Hi, stinky butt.
Is he stinky? There's no way. He smells so good.
No, he's not stinky, but he's a stinky butt. Why are you going in the bathroom after I went in there?
Checking my hair.
Smelling
Seeing
like
if I'm
piss
doing
and
a hat off or not. Allie, that's funny stuff. And funny stuff reminds me of a nice glass of wine. Hi, I'm Rick Glassman, and this episode is sponsored by Firstleaf.
Why are you going in the bathroom after I went in there?
So get cozy and pop open that perfect bottle of wine. So go to tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO to sign up, and you'll get your first hand-picked bottle. Wait a minute, this can't be right. Your first 6 hand-picked bottles for just $44.95. That's tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO. Tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO. What up? I'm going on tour. I've been going on tour, and the shows have been great, and I could honestly say they've been selling out, so you kind of have to get your tickets. Punchup.live/Rick Glassman to see where I'm performing. New dates are coming up soon. Right now, I have Dallas Addison Improv on November 6th in Texas, the Houston Improv November 7th, Creek in the Cave for a couple of shows. One of them just sold out already. In Austin, November 8th. And the following weekend, I'm doing 4 shows in Seattle at Laughs Comedy Club. The two shows sold out of the 4. That's November 15th and 16th. Go to the link in the description to get tickets. Also, you could sign up for my mailing list. There will be no spam, but I will let you know when I'm going to be within 50 miles of your city. Next year, I already have a tour with 10 or 12 cities set up. I'll be announcing those later, but if you want to get first dibs, sign up for that. Oh, also, I'm going to be in January 8th, I'm going to be in San Diego at American Comedy Club. So come to a show. And like people are like, well, you better buy tickets before they're all gone. But like for real, that's how crazy these ticket sales are going. But, you know, there are still tickets to every city. So you don't have to like jump up right now. But like maybe today, tomorrow. All right. It still needs to dry a little. But
Is that like pre-pod ritual shower?
I do it often, but no. You?
I don't do it often.
So, what got you into comedy?
Just my desire to entertain.
But why do you think you have that desire?
And so many thoughts that need expressing. You know, anyone can talk about their relationship, their P, their B, but none of them are me.
What was it like growing up?
Pretty cool. Long Beach. Yeah. Sublime, Snoop Dogg, Cameron Diaz, me.
Bradley.
Yeah. Now Son's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do if... Well, no. If your dad was like a big rock star, obviously he is in the carpet world. I had a thought today.
Oh.
Glassman. More like rugmen.
Yeah. So you got into comedy because...
Because of things like that.
Were you like bullied? Were you fat?
No. I'm the biggest I've ever been right now.
Oh, I think you look so great.
Am
Are you
I-
feeling insecure?
No.
Why?
Because I don't mind.
How much do you weigh? Let me guess.
Okay.
How tall are you?
5'8"-ish.
145. More?
Yeah.
Are you in the 153 range?
Alvin, how big are you?
Are you in the 160s?
I don't even want to talk about it.
I'll tell you how much I weigh if you tell me how much you
Okay,
weigh.
cool. No, I don't want to.
Honestly, I think that this culture of women needing to look a certain way is unhealthy for everybody.
Totally.
I think women should be able to be literally anything a guy could be. Fireman,
Sure. Cop.
teacher,
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
But a teacher like,
But a skinny teacher.
I don't care. I'm so sick and tired of seeing people online talking about how like, hey, this is how to get in shape and how to be healthy. It's just like, why do people want to be that?
To feel better.
I guess. I take it that you're voting for Kamala.
Well, you know, if she can promise me to lose a couple pounds, I'll vote for her. No, I feel good. I don't want to. I want to be healthy. I indulge too much. I love just a nibble.
Desserts.
I love just snacking. I love keeping my mouth and my hands busy. That's why I love vaping. Do I sound okay?
You sound really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you know, eat your treats, but get your heart rate up. Do some exercising and eat your treats. Enjoy yourself. Frost yourself.
Yeah. Frost?
Mm-hmm. Like on cake frosting.
Oh. How's life? How's the pod? How's the dog? Are you dating anyone?
This you're the guest here, not me.
Okay.
How's your romantic life?
It's good. It's good.
I could say.
Yeah.
You are glowing.
Okay, your dog is in my cooch.
I think he smells something.
Yeah, I bet.
Are you pregnant?
No, I'm on my period. You don't have a trash in your bathroom.
Not in that bathroom. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you need
This
to?
is crazy.
Do you need to use a? I have a tampon receptacle. Well, it's a
Your
diaper
mouth?
genie. Oh, no.
No, it's okay.
You just gonna keep it in there?
Yeah.
You can get poisoned?
No. If I were to get it would have already happened by now.
That's an attitude.
Yeah.
So now you could just leave it up there for as long as you want and you'll be fine?
Yeah, plus I got some period underwear on. Have you heard about these?
27 years old. I've heard of period underwear.
You're 27?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you look old.
Just
Old for 27. You look great otherwise.
for what, 30?
Yeah.
Hi, bud. I love him so much. Some people leave comments are like, get rid of the dog. It's ruining the podcast. And you know what I say? I don't say anything. But if I were to say something, I would say this. I'd be like, I don't want to. No.
Yeah. You love the dog.
The way I feel like the most I could relate to a woman and the what society puts on her, the expectations to look a certain way, is when I get comments from guys, obviously, telling me like not to have the dog as much or change my lighting or anything aside. It's like, it's my body.
Yeah.
It's my podcast.
Yeah.
Then don't fuck me. Then don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So I'm starting to have lots of different.
But does it kind of mess you out? Like, does it affect you a little bit? Even if you're like, I'm not getting rid of the dog, does it still hurt you a little bit that people say that?
No.
It doesn't chip away.
The only thing it hurts is my trust in an audience and society. You know?
Yeah.
But no, like, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
I know. He really is. He's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised and so happy for you.
Thank you.
I was so nervous about you getting a dog.
Oh, were you?
Little bit.
Did you do anything about like, how did you get rid of those nerves?
I journaled.
Do you have any of that on your phone?
No.
Oh, you'll have to send me a picture. If you do, I'll put up the entry so people could read it.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, man, this could be really bad for Rick.
How so?
Just so stressful.
Because
like,
of my OCD?
Yeah. But I'm so glad that it's kind of working in the opposite way.
It is.
Also, I bring it up every time I'm on the pod, but I have to vape while I'm here.
You don't have to. We could just cut it short.
Okay, thanks for having me.
I'll have you blow it out the window.
That's what you say every time, but then eventually... Or do I... Maybe I contain it. Oh, yeah, I think because you end up taking breaks and stuff, and so then okay, great.
What is that feeling that you have in you that needs to do that? What do you need and what does it satisfy?
Well, I downloaded Alan Carr's Easy Way to Quit Vaping on Spotify. And I've listened to like maybe the first few chapters, but now it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've listened to it. And so now I'm nervous. Like, I feel like I have to start it all over. But anyway, I think that it tricks me into thinking, like, I'm relaxing. Like, I'm taking a deep breath when I vape. It's like...
Do you ever do deep breath work without the vape? Sometimes.
Yeah, I'll do some yoga. But I also, it's something about it, I just love it.
I have to imagine, is it the act of smoking or is it the drug itself?
Both. Like, I like the kind of like, it gives you a little rush. Gives you a little like...
Right.
And then I think it's also the act. I think it's also why I like to snack. I like to be nibbling on stuff. I like to eat. I like just...
Do it again? That won't bother anybody. Leave it in. And that's so interesting.
Yeah, you like your little weed.
Yeah,
But you're not, you do it in moderation. Like you're not, because the vape, you can do it all the time. With the weed, I feel like, you kind of pick your moments.
Yeah, I had a little edible that I think just kicked in.
Nice.
But a very little bit.
Yeah.
Like a couple milligrams.
Is it like a brownie? Is it
No, I either use Kiva chocolates or wild gummies. Mm-hmm. And I'm on my wild gummy kick.
Cool.
WGK. And you know what happens if you take that W and flip it upside down? What will that give? Sneak peek. You might be seeing that here soon.
MGK.
Who's that?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, no. I did it wrong. I mean, saying that put the G upside down.
What would that be?
First base. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Who knows who I'll have on. All these musicians now are just rushing to get on my podcast, and these rap stars. It's crazy.
What do you think?
Wiz Khalifa texted me the other day. I don't even know how he got my number. It's probably not even him. It was my brother. And he said it was my brother. I was just assuming that it was Wiz Khalifa pretending to be my brother. But I was like, hey, man, do you like The Wizard of Oz so much that when the black one came out, you're like, I got to name myself after that movie?
The Wiz.
Yeah. There's two types of people in this world. There's the ones that grow up watching Wizard of Oz every Christmas and the ones that grow up watching The Wiz every Easter. Or you don't do that. I didn't do that. Most people, I don't think, did.
I've never heard of anyone doing that.
But you do know that The Wiz is black Wizard of Oz. Isn't that funny?
I don't remember the movie.
I don't either.
You just feel it?
I just know, like The Wiz, isn't it like, what up, everybody? My name's The Wiz, you know? And it's like, instead of this big white head behind a curtain, it's a big black head behind a curtain. I think Shaq played the what is it, the professor? I think in The Wiz, he's not called the wizard. I think he's called the professor. Professor Shaq or something plays The Wiz. It's weird that, like, Shaq could do that. Shaq could, like, be like, have you seen my Shaq impression?
No.
What up, everybody? My name's Shaq.
That's pretty good.
Speaking of which, let me show you something.
Okay.
Look what my cousin got me. It's kind of cool.
Are you a Funko Pop guy?
I'm a Shaq guy.
You are?
Yeah, Shaq's great.
So was that a gift that you were excited to get?
I didn't know I was going to get it.
And when you got it, were you like excited or are you like,
no,
oh no, I have
awesome.
to find a place to put it?
I think I found a place.
Cool.
Shaq's a dream guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, I never met Shaq, but Shaq has met me, and he probably doesn't know that. But when I was a senior in high school, I played against LeBron at the Canton Fieldhouse when the Lakers were in town, and Shaq came to that game. Cut to a clip. So I wonder if he remembers me. You know what? Let's clip this and send it to Shaq. Hey, Shaq, it's Rick Glass. Oh, maybe you recognize me. It was more like this. And I would love to have you on the podcast and basically freestyle rap the entire thing.
I think, when you take your glasses off, do you feel like yourself or do you feel like the glasses are part of your face?
Spell that last word.
How'd you even hear that?
What? FACEDT?
Yes. I feel like it was so quiet and you're not wearing the headphones. Was it that obvious that I said fist?
Yes. I pay attention to those kinds of things. And that's something, Shaq, I think you would really like because I'm not just some quirky little Jew fucking cuck. I'm also a little lonely. So come on over and talk to me about it.
You'd have a blast.
Shaq would love this podcast so much. I'm telling you, dude, you have no idea how much you would love this podcast.
Oh my God.
Did you come?
Yeah.
And if you want to come, Shaq, then come here. Go ahead.
He would have to take his shoes off, obviously.
He would get to take his shoes off.
And then his giant feet just planted. Boom! They'd be in frame. You'd have to keep readjusting the cameras for his feet. Because the camera would pick up thinking that's the main focus.
I don't do autofocus for the guest, just for me. Do you think the difference between my hand to your hand is greater or less than the difference between Shaq's hand to my hand?
I think his hand and your hand would be significantly much more of there would be a bigger difference than my hand and your hand.
I bet you the difference, percentage-wise, whatever the overlap is. So basically what we would do is we would measure my hand.
Sure.
And then just the difference divided by what your hand is. And then do the same with Shaq, and the difference will be less with Shaq.
I don't think so. I think.
Well, let's do this now, and then if I have Shaq on, I'll do it with him, and then we could cut back to this. And if I'm right, you have to eat your own diarrhea.
Okay.
And if you're right, you have to drink it. Say deal. Say deal.
Deal.
It's on camera. It's on camera. It's on camera. All right. Now here, let's go over here where there's an autofocus, so we could do it better. Wait.
Wait, I think you're.
I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
Okay. Let's.
But my nails are kind of.
We get it. So it's right here. Wait. Okay. So right here. So there's this much of a difference, which is
Shaq's hands are gonna be massive, way bigger.
No way.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yahweh.
Is that Jamaican?
I think so.
So, we were talking about my OCD, but then you turned it into something else that was your something.
Vaping.
Vaping. No, I think that was before. Whatever it is, I'm happy to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. You're welcome.
How are things?
Good. I think I'll plug my shows now.
Great.
November 5th, I will be in Addison or Dallas.
Who will be?
I will be.
Sounded weird.
I'm a weird guy.
Okay.
I will be at the Addison Improv November 6th, the Houston Improv November 7th, and Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas for 2 shows, almost sold out, November 8th. And then the following weekend, November 15th and 16th, I will be in Seattle, Washington at Laughs Comedy Club, 4 shows. The ticket link is in the description, or go to punchup.live/Rick Glassman. Here's another thing I'm going to ask my goblins to do. I'm setting up a tour for next year. I've already have 10 cities. I'm finding some more, and I want to see where to go and let people know. So if you go to punchup.live/Rick Glassman, you could sign up for my mailing list. And with that, you just give your email address and your zip code. I'm not going to spam you. I'm just going to see how many people are in those zip codes to know if I should come there. And when I do come there, and if you're within like 50 or so miles, I'll send you an email. That's it. It really will help me out because, this game, a lot of people think it's about social media. Do you know the truth? It's really about that email list.
Mm-hmm. And social media.
No. Nobody watches social media anymore. They only check their emails.
Yeah.
So head on over, do that. Just do that.
We're just missing each other in Texas.
When are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there at the end of this month. I'm going to be there.
Creek and Cave?
I'm doing Creek in the Cave on the 27th of October. And then I'm going to be, I think just one night, one show. Maybe 2 shows. That I think
after
just
people
one
see
show.
this, I think you might be able to do a 1+1.
Whoa.
Which in the biz is what we call 2.
Yeah.
Buddy, you're eating that so loud, isn't he? It's really cute though.
That's your dog.
It doesn't bother me when a dog eats loud.
Is there anything he does that you're like, okay, that's the one thing I don't. Everything you love.
There's been a couple of times he's pooped on my floor when I was like when we're sleeping. So he must have really had to go, and he doesn't really know how to tell me yet, really. But like I know usually. And sometimes he has a stomach ache if something. He's had stomach aches before, and he'll poop on the floor, and I'll wake up from the smell of it.
Yeah.
And my thought isn't angry at Alvin. It's I'm sorry I couldn't get you outside in time. He's so kind and innocent that like it's not like he messed up. So I don't know. I mean, there are things that I'd like better, like more like I like him, and I'm trying to train. I'd like him to tell me when he has to go to the bathroom, and I know because he looks at me. Like he looks at me a certain way, and I know that. But also like. Sometimes I'm watching something and then I'll look and he's looking at me like, you've been looking at me for 5 minutes. Maybe I didn't know.
Yeah.
But it's really such a small thing.
How do you not just take him out like on regular walks?
I do. That's why. That's another thing. It doesn't happen much.
Yeah.
I take him out like 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And that's assuming I don't like even take him somewhere. I like to take him places.
Cute.
Does
he get along with other dogs?
So much. He so much.
Yeah.
They say he barely barks, but when I come home, he goes nuts if I've been gone for like an hour or more. And I don't want him to.
Yeah.
I don't want him to even need to. And a trainer told me that you're supposed to, when you walk in,
Not react.
Not react at all. Ignore the dog until they calm down. And I tried that for 2 weeks and it didn't get any better. And I'm like, so now like I come in and I go, I know for a second, because then I'm at least acknowledging him. He's still going nuts. And then I'll just sit at the bottom of my steps, like coming up. And he just needs so much attention for like a minute, 1 minute. And I love that minute.
Yeah. That's so sweet.
Thanks for listening.
Of course. I love listening. I'm a listener. I like to listen. I'm not a yapper. Some people are yappers. Yeah, I can yap here and there, but I'm more of a take it in type of gal.
Do you want to take a hit of your thing now?
Sure. Why? What do you want to do?
I thought I heard my phone ringing and I was just going to answer it, but it was a horn honking outside and it was far away, and because it sounds the way like vibrates do when the headphones are on.
You were at the store last night?
Yeah.
I was at the store last night.
I didn't see you.
I know.
I went up after Bill Burr.
How's that?
Do you want to know the truth?
Were you nervous?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I asked to go up after him.
Yeah.
I asked to go up after him for one specific reason, which I didn't think would happen, and I don't think happened. But in the off chance, because I really want him to see me perform.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if maybe he'll be walking out, and if he walks out, he'll have to walk through but then I realized in the main room you go in that back way.
Yeah.
But like if maybe he walks out and he'll see me, and I'll be like, I'll sit down and watch this. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So, you're supposed to be modest, but I talk about how difficult stand-up is all the time. So I feel like it's okay if I talk about nice stuff sometimes. Mm-hmm. I am just demolishing. And I feel so confident about it.
I love that.
Me too.
That's great.
Stand-up used to be so hard, and I figured it out. And if you guys want to see me, I'll be in Dallas, November 6th, Houston, November 7th, Austin, November 8th, Seattle, the 15th and the 16th of November. I'll also be announcing my shows for next year later, but I do know that the tickets in San Diego, January 8th, American Comedy Company, those are up now too. So yeah.
That's great.
People were saying, better than Burr. Maybe they were probably making a joke or something, but those are what people were saying.
And did Burr stick around, or was he gone?
I don't think so. If he did, he would have texted me and said, this is unbelievable what you just did.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. But that doesn't necessarily mean a good thing.
Yeah.
He's already a huge fan of like that kind of stuff. It's a montage of Bill Burr laughing on the podcast. So.
I forgot that he did the you already know him.
Yeah, but you know somebody, and then you know somebody after you've seen them do the thing they do, whatever that thing might be.
He's never seen you do stand-up.
No. If so, he'd have a coming problem. He'd just be coming all the time every time he thought about it.
Yeah, your stand-up is kind of horny.
If the camera, I don't think that one got him. He was chewing, and he said, it's kind of horny, and he stopped eating, and he looked at you. Say what you just said again.
Your stand-up is kind of horny.
Well, I don't like to talk about my stand-up because people, I want them to see it live.
Sure.
But
there is a section of it where I'm like, whoa.
Gets you going?
Kind of.
Really?
Yeah, but in like, I would have to explain what you're talking about.
Why? Why would you have to do that?
Because
Can't
there's...
you just say, watching me makes you horny, and then
no,
leave it at that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
It's what you said.
There's a section...
Watching you perform makes me so horny.
Watching you perform makes me so horny.
No, I know. We just saw you said that earlier. But what were you saying before we swipe back to that?
Sorry, I forgot.
See, this is why Bill would have a coming problem.
Yeah. No, there's a section of your stand-up that's like pretty graphic.
But not in a crude...
No, but the way that you talk about it, I'm like, it just feels so
intimate.
Intimate.
But it's not like somebody going up there and just saying dirty things.
No, it all pays off too, and it is very funny. But when you are just talking about what it is you're talking about, it's like it feels like when you're watching a movie and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do this or like this, whatever. It's like, it's
Did you
weird.
just fall from
it
a building?
Yeah, it feels weird.
Okay.
Gulp, 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 gulp. But it's funny. It's like a weird thing when like
You're
I'm
getting
friends
nervous
with
right now?
people. Yeah. When I'm like friends with people and they're funny and stuff, and then like I know a little too much, and then I'm like,
Know a little too much about what?
like sexy stuff.
It's not even. It's not personal to me. I'm just talking about the thing itself,
Yeah.
and basically just teaching men how to be. Teaching boys how to be men. Boys to men.
I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night.
Pour the wine, light the fire. Girl, your wish is my command. I submit to your demands. I will do anything. All you need only ask. I'll make love to
I'll
you
make love to
like
you,
you want me
like
to,
you want me
and
to.
I'll hold you
You
tight, baby.
All
All through the night, I'll make love to you.
Oh my God, have you seen the guy on TikTok who wears the little star pimple patch things, and he like sings over a song and will break down what he's doing? I feel like you would love it.
Oh, send it to me.
I'll send it to you. You would
You
love
know, there's a
his
guy,
videos.
and I'm forgetting his name, and I think I know it, but I'm not going to say it until I look it up and make sure, because I've been following him for years, and I asked him to come on my podcast years ago. He's a singer. His name is Stevie Mackey. Stevie Mackey.
Oh yeah,
He's not so good.
yeah.
And he's a vocal coach.
Yeah.
And I want him to teach me. And he messaged me, and he's like, I want to be on your podcast. When can we do this? But I like a while after I asked him, so I figured like maybe like he saw something of mine and then went to message me and saw, I invited him. So he's like, let's do it. So I'm remembering right now. I want to set that up soon. His voice is nuts. And he's a great piano player too. So I want to set that up. I love having musicians come over to sing for me.
What do you want? Yeah, I've seen your clips lately. A lot of singers.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But what would you want him to teach you? Like, what's something that you're like, I would love to learn this? Because I want to take a voice lesson, and I know specifically what I want to figure out. Well, sometimes there's certain songs where when I sing them, my mouth hurts from singing them. Like, I feel like I'm like using my mouth wrong to sing. Right. And then other times, I want things to sound more natural. I feel like sometimes I'm just kind of like copying the person's voice, but I'm not actually singing properly. Like, I want to find my voice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet he or any vocal coach could help you with that. Mm-hmm. He's like works with J-Lo and stuff.
I know.
So I feel like you can't go to him to say, how do I make my mouth not hurt? You got to go to him with something else first.
Okay.
You got to go to him like, hey, listen, my mouth hurts because I love art so much. You have to say it like that. Or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way you get him curious in you before having to make a decision of you.
Or he's like, oh, that's so funny that she thinks it's like her mouth hurts and that's what she's saying, when in the business we call it this and this is what she's doing.
Oh, you think there's a thing? Right.
Yeah, like maybe he's like oh, she's
she
so
has polyps
stupid.
on her TMJ. Mm-hmm. Temporal mandible jaw. All right.
What would your first song to him be? If you're like, okay, here's my best.
Bars and tone.
Let me
Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
You're not really going low. You're just changing your
Baby,
tone.
that's pretty low.
This is not any lower than this. This is the same low as this.
This is pretty low.
Go, and drop down.
Oh, baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down
You're
low.
not going to like the way you look.
No, I know. I felt it
doing
as
that.
I was. I was like, this is bad.
Whoa, that was funny and interesting. And if you want to see funny and interesting post-podcast interviews, usually it's going to be just me. After my guest leaves, I'm going to stay and talk. But my guest this time happened to stay a little bit. Patreon.com/take your shoes off for the Patreon poems.
This episode is sponsored by Firstleaf. Firstleaf is a personalized wine club that knows my wine preferences, etc. We're going to take this test that I'm going to try now. We're going to pick what we like, and it's going to curate these bottles of wine. And these are premium bottles of wine, 100% satisfaction guarantee. You can't get mad at that. Personalize your wines, red or white or both. When I drink a wine, I'm a bit of a white person, so I'm not going to say both. I'll have a red if I'm having a sip, but white. Dry or sweet, I'm going to go pretty sweet. Oaky California Chardonnay. Don't love a Chardonnay. A Cabernet Sauvignon, thumbs up to that. An aromatic Melback. Now, see, Melback is a red, but I remember when I worked at this nice steak restaurant, if I was going to have a red, I liked a Pinot Noir or a Melback, so I'll give it a thumbs up. A Shiraz, thumbs up. Pinot Noir, also, you know what, maybe I don't mind a red. So the thing is, I don't know that much about wines, but I do know when these come, you could say I like, I don't like, and they can help kind of figure out, kind of like how Netflix knows what you like. Am I cautious or am I adventurous when it comes to my wine? I'm trying this thing out. I might as well be a bit of adventurous, right? Where are you now on your wine journey? I'm not a beginner. I took a wine class in college. Now, granted, I did it because I needed another credit to graduate, but still, I learned at the bottom of the wine, that thing is called a bunt, and you're supposed to actually hold it from the bunt. Think of like a bunt cake. So I'm going to still go close to beginner, but not quite beginner. Do you like these foods? Almonds, mushrooms, key lime pie. What am I, on planet Earth? Buttered toast, green olives, black coffee, tart lemonade, pina colada, caramel frappuccino. Do I like oak? What does that mean? Yeah, throw a little oak. Sometimes when I have a glass of wine, I like to put a little wood in there. Butter, floral, aromatic, fresh. The shit. Citrus, mineral, clean and earthy. Fruity. You know me. Crisp, tannic, acidic. Okay, how many bottles of wine do you drink a month? I don't really. I'm going to put the least amount because I don't drink that much. I like to have some here in case we're going to have some wine, though. All right, calculating results. Save an average of 60% on every bottle. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. They also say it's the #1 wine, custom wine, premium, blah, 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 and the blah, blah, blah. You can't say it if it's not true. So I am looking forward to getting this, and you should be looking forward to cozying up and popping open that perfect bottle of wine from Firstleaf. Go to tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO to sign up, and you'll get your first 6 handpicked bottles for just $44.95. That's tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO. Tryfirstleaf.com/TYSO. All right, back to the episode. What's that, Allie?
Your dog is obsessed with my cooch and my butt.
Well, tell him to get in line.
So, what song were you going to talk about?
Huh?
What were you saying?
What would your song be?
Oh, yeah, it's not that. I'm not looking for that kind. I'm looking for help on a more fundamental level. I'm looking for help, like my natural voice is like probably, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Get the music on the soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got nowhere to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. Girl, you know how much you turn me on.
Oh.
Just to be your man. But I could also do, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. And I could also do, baby, lock them doors. That's too high.
Yeah.
But like, where is it?
Yeah.
And then what do I,
the diaphragm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that even is. I think. Have you ever done Avery Pearson's 88 show?
Yeah. But I don't think there's been music during it.
Oh.
Like, I know he has a keyboard up there, but like, I didn't do anything with
Oh,
him.
you just did. Oh. You should hit him up so you can sing.
No, I'm not a good singer.
It's not about that. It's about having fun.
I have fun without singing. I have fun singing too sometimes, but like silly. But the thing is, I believe like, you know, like we all have a ceiling or we all have potential. And some things, blah, 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 like not everybody could dunk, but some people could dunk and they don't know they can. I don't think that I'm going to be a recording artist. I do think I have it in me to like, oh, Rick, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not like, holy shit, I want to listen to this, but like I could sing with people and I'm not going to be annoying them, which that's currently the thing, you know? Like, I mean, earlier in this episode, we played the Suits song, but I sang that. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. So that's what I want help with. I feel like if, you know, like to do Broadway stuff, I want to do a one-man show, but it's not a one-man show. You know what I mean? It's a play. And there's
Or
like,
is it a musical?
well, it can't be yet, but it can be with a little bit of help.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Like I would say that more often.
Yeah.
What song would you sing if somebody could train you to be the best singer of that's the best you could sing that song?
Probably something really high pitched because I want people to be impressed. You know? It's so much more impressive to hit some high notes. And sometimes I can fake it, but I don't think it sounds good.
Let me hear. Push this away a little.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
It's okay to be scared. And it's okay to do things that are scary unless you fear for your safety. But why not try it?
Um,
I'd love to hear. What would you guys love to hear?
yeah.
Comment honestly before she either does or doesn't do it. Comment if you would love to hear or you wouldn't. So I'd love to know that. You have another 5 seconds to type in your answers. Or you could press pause, but there's 3 seconds left. All right. Will you do it?
Yeah. Yes. But I'm trying to.
You play the drums? Well, talk into the microphone until you're...
Well, the thing about hitting a high, you kind of have to build up to it. Like
You got time?
But then now it's earnest, and that's gross. It's like your joke that makes me horny.
Which one?
It's earnest. It's like, it's gross.
Wait, gross things make you horny?
No, earnest. Maybe, being earnest.
Makes you horny.
I think, or makes me feel something.
Right. You're not used to being earnest. Be. Come on, do it.
No.
I'll do it.
His face is so funny. He just goes,
Yeah, he's really funny.
"Are you funny, dog?"
His dad's a pug and his mom's Jewish.
Oh, he has an underbite.
That's the pug in him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's perfect. Can I hear
Okay.
hear it? Alvin, come here. I don't want you to hurt him. That's the only reason.
Okay, so for the 88 show with Avery, I'll do a bit where I sing Shallow. And there's a lot of parts in Shallow where it's like you're singing high, and I think that it comes off like I'm singing high, but really I'm just kind of screaming. Hold on, I gotta like lead into it. Will you help me?
I'll help you.
Tell me something, boy.
You could be closer to the mic.
But then I'm gonna, okay.
It's okay. We got 32-bit flow.
Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling in all the good times.
Keep the tempo.
I find myself longing.
Keep the tempo.
Okay.
Because the I'm falling, you that's...
I know, but I don't want to be just singing.
No, but that's the thing. When you don't keep the tempo, you're subconsciously letting the audience know that you don't trust you, so why should we? You know what I mean? I mean that.
Okay.
Fucking take the time. I don't mean take advantage of it. I mean take the time.
Yeah.
Do it. Or don't, but do it. And if you're doing it, do it. Nike's made a lot of money off that slogan. It's one of the best slogans out there. Seriously, just do it.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. From the beginning.
Really?
2, 3, 4.
Okay, I can't look at you though.
Okay.
I'll look in the camera.
2, 3, 4.
Tell me something, boy. It's so earnest. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? I hate this already.
Shh. Let us trust you.
Do you need more? I hate this. Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. I can't go that low. And in the bad times, I fear myself. I'm off the deep end. I'm going to do that again. Are you okay?
I think so. Go ahead.
I'm off the deep end. No, I can't do it. I'm off the, I don't know how high. I want to go high. I'm off the deep end.
That's not
Too high.
good. The other
Okay.
way. Do it the other way.
But now I feel.
You're allowed to be hot. You're allowed to be insecure. You're not allowed to cheat yourself.
Okay.
Put the microphone a little bit closer, just a little. Hey, you don't have to pretend that you're not nervous doing this. Just do it nervous.
Okay, I'm doing it nervous. And I'm stopping it nervous. And I'm starting it nervous. And I'm stopping again nervous. And I'll do it again nervous. 2, 3. You have to count me in.
3, 4.
I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never reach the... Was that bad?
No, that was me doing the wrong lyric.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay. I'll never reach the ground. See, but then it gets nasally.
Well, you need some coaching.
Down.
I want to. You sound fantastic.
That's fine.
Yeah, better than
But
fine.
see, I'm like, I got a good base, but if I had someone helping me,
I get what you're saying.
I
Believe
could
that.
get there.
Believe that.
Could we take classes together if you like film you'd taken a class?
I'm open to it, but I
Okay.
don't even know if I'm really gonna film. Hey, it's Rick Glassman. I've never messaged him. He gave me his phone number, and I want to just call him and be like, "Could you tell us a little something now?" But he'll be like, "Who the fuck's this?" And I'll be like, "Hey man, it's Rick. Sorry, I should have texted you first." Rick who, motherfucker? Motherfucker?
I don't think he talks like that.
I feel like anybody who I'm worried it might be confrontational when I'm like, oh, it didn't have to be if they just had a little more information. That's the voice that they have in my head.
Yeah.
That's the voice of my first principal. Principal badass. I'm just going to try calling him. I can't imagine he'll answer.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
It'd be cool to get a little something that we could be like, hey, tell us to do this. And then you could be like, my friend's mouth hurts when she does her art. Oh, that's called a flibulation. All you got to do is make sure you relax the jaw by bringing the jaw back so the front teeth are in front of the back teeth. And open your mouth wide. Hold that and hum. And remember, when you notice you're opening your mouth wide, you just need to bring your chin in. I'm falling.
In all the good times, I find myself longing
Yeah.
for change.
Yeah.
Yeah, that already is so much better.
That's what the pirate said, but he said it a little bit differently.
Arr.
Yeah. Man.
Do you remember that song that's like Colby Calais? She's like, "Can you count me in?"
Maybe. What's the song? I don't remember.
Been
that part.
away for a while now. Got me the bubbly toes,
and a
like
wig
on
on
my
my
nose.
Stand on
Wherever
my
I
toes
go,
and I eat all
I'll-
my troves. Drink
Then
my
I
drink drinks and I drink from my
wherever
games.
now.
On wolf is aside now.
Wherever
Ever
he
it
goes.
goes. I know. I say. Sing la manica. Bush bak keek. La da 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 ya. Da 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 ya. Da da da.
I love when a song has a fun intro and outro. Gosh, she used to have those all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me one. Let me hear one.
One of her songs, I think it's Your Love Is My Drug, at the very end, the music's kind of fading out, and she's like, I like your beard.
Oh, I do like that.
Yeah. When they pretend they're like in the studio talking to a friend, they're like, stop, I gotta sing a song. I'm off the deep end.
Can we put the headphones on, please?
Sure. It's Allie and Rick Glassman
And Shaq.
and Shaq. My name is Shaq, I got the biggest hands in the world. You all look like little tiny little girls, cause I'm a big man. Yeah, I'm the boss man. You don't even know me, man. You just a fan. Yeah.
Shaq. Shaq. Superman. Shaq. 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 The genie. Kazam. My name's Shaq. I am big and black. Psych. I am white. I am nothing unless you fear for your life. Fear for the night. I come around. I'm flossing with my fucking gum. Flossing with your thumbs cause my teeth so far apart. Not cause the gap and cause my teeth so big. But not as big as hands on the... Can't say it. Let me tell you something that I can say. Fuck you. Hold up. Wait a minute. Shaq Diesel, he is in my living room. He's naked. I am sucking on his dick. I'm a dick sucker for Shaq. No. Oh, snag. Zap in the put it on, get it up in the nutsack. Pictured on your common sense. Common nothing pays the rent unless you pay in heaven. Send above him when you powerhouse. Nothing mouse. He is not a cat or dog. He's my little tiny mouse. Little mouse, little dick. Big guy, big dick. I will suck both dicks as long as I get paid. Little dick, big dick. Big dick, no dick. Little dick, big dick. Daddy gets paid. Daddy gets paid. Shaq gets laid. The audience gets sprayed with hilarity, earnestness and comedy, rap beats and sick treats. Everybody's harmonies and harmonies and harmony, singing on some harmonies. Jurassic Park is nothing unless you got your chains and harmonies. Starmony, farmony, how you want to farm to me? Farm to me, average jumps, accent, dance.
Oh my god. That was crazy. When you hear yourself do that, are you like, that was really good? Because a lot of times things don't rhyme and you're not even saying words, but it has the say you stick to the flow. So do you trick yourself into thinking that it's like really good?
No, but with a little bit of help, I think it could be.
Yeah.
Bars and tone.
What do you mean by what's bars and tone?
This.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you want to do a rap now?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love a boom bap.
Should we Harry Mack it? You want to give me a few things to cover?
If you'd like me to.
Yeah, sure.
Statue of Liberty. Emancipation. Floral.
Is it gonna be this slow the whole time? I don't.
Ready?
Yeah, it's Ally Mac, not related to Harry or Shaq. I'm at Rick's house. It's an apartment. Yeah, I farted. Yeah, I farted.
It's a townhouse. There's a difference, you see. You walk up the stairs, levels of 3. Got a garage below me, below thee. Behold thee. Everything we do, I do for old me. I own see. I could see us my own seat, but take off my glasses. I am truly me, never be something you can't understand, kid. Unless you understand that you ain't damn kid. Teaching boys to come in, teaching grown, so trolls, bows to men, throwing bows, elbows, and bows, hoes to men, boys to men, not nothing unless they learn heaven sent, dollar bills, dollar bills, sentence nothing but a coin, throw it on a shrill. People die with 2 coins on the eye to get past Hades, never surprised. He said, that ain't enough, that's 50 cent. I said, that's Curtis Thompson. He said, that's not his name. He said, man, you dropping, you romping, you comping, you bumping the buck. Stopping a bit. Hit it.
Yeah. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Allie's on the mic and she's feeling so nice. Sugar, spice, everything nice. Went to New York, got a cortado, threw it in some ice. Nelly Furtado. Okay, we're going in.
It's really good.
Okay, here we go. I got something to say, I'm gonna make a proclamation. I don't believe in emancipation. When do? I forgot. Free rights for everybody except Jeffrey Dahmer, he's dead to me.
Good.
Yeah, I think everyone deserves love and respect. What the heck? What the heck? Bob your head if you feel it. Keep bobbing. If you're feeling it, bob your head. Just bob your head. Rocking your chair back and forth if you're feeling it. Keep rocking. Play that Law and Order type beat. In a criminal justice system. Emancipation was freeing the slaves, right? When I started rapping, I got nervous, and I was like, no, okay. One more time like it's my crime. Put me behind bars for these bars. Yeah, I'm in the back of a cop car. Think I got far? Better believe it, I'm in Florida.
Man.
Florida.
that was 45 seconds for you to get to that. Give me a topic.
Hurricane Milton.
No. Give me a topic that's not that.
Okay.
Harry back. No. He doesn't do foods or animals. I don't want to do natural disasters or foods.
Climate change?
Yeah, sure, but could you give me like more specifics? I'm not looking for a word.
Okay.
Like something that maybe that you think is like you would actually ask me or tell me about myself or about you. Something personal.
Diarrhea. What else? Refinancing a home. divorce.
Sometimes it could be scary. Sitting on the toilet post dairy. I'm having little diarrhea. I wonder if my mom could see ya. When I was a kid, I got stomach aches. I called my mom upstairs so I could lay on her lap. Well, on her knee. It happened once, and I was really... I just got embarrassed revealing that. But I'll see if I can wrap it. But I want to explain myself. I feel like I want to do that first. Okay.
Let him know, Rick.
All
Let him know.
So I used to... I can't do it.
Hey.
I can't do it to that. I just don't feel in the pocket for it. But I used to get really bad stomach aches, like bad stomach aches. Like, do I go to the hospital type thing?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was just this, but I was lactose intolerant and I didn't know. And like, I would be eating ice cream like it was water. And I had one so bad that like I was crying. So I don't know how old I am, but like, I remember it was old enough to where like your mom doesn't see you naked. I'm making this number up, but maybe I'm 10. And... but like I needed help, and I asked my mom, and she came to the door. I asked her, "Will you come in?" She said, "Yeah." And then I'm on the toilet here, and there's a like the bath and the shower's here. And she sat at the end of the thing, and like I was like hunched over, and like I remember like I laid in like my head was on her knee, and I was like, and I remember that, and then and it really helped. And then I would get stomach aches a lot. So when I got really bad ones, I would ask my mom to come in sometimes. I was embarrassed, like I didn't want her to see me. I don't remember being embarrassed about penis stuff. So maybe I was younger, but I do remember I was embarrassed. Like, you're in here while I'm pooping, isn't that gross for you? And she's like, no, it's okay. Like, I believed her.
That's sweet. So you used to be a constipated boy?
It wasn't specifically constipation.
Just stomach issues.
So, these stomach aches. I also used to get stomach aches just for being like nervous or if I didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah.
I think I was tardy like 50 or 60 days my senior year. Because, no, it couldn't have been my senior year because I was riding the bus. Whenever it was that I didn't have my license yet. And my mom or my dad would have to take me most days because I was about ready to go. And then all of a sudden it would hit me like I'm scared to go to school.
Like, yeah, anxiety.
And it was bad.
Did you watch Inside Out 2?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so sweet.
The first one I loved.
Yeah, the second one's really good.
Highest grossing animated movie of all time. And that didn't happen until after I posted a clip with Paul Walter Hauser, where he found out that he booked it on the podcast. We'll put a thumbnail up here. And then I posted that, and then it came out, and I don't think that's what happened. But also, like, sometimes my dad will say they sold a lot of rugs, and I'm wondering, like, oh, did I put some Marshall Rug Gallery ads in this last week's episode? Obviously, that's not really moving the needle, but there is something about the energy that's put out there.
Mm. Yeah.
How long have you been feeling the way you're feeling now?
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Will you interview me like you have your own talk show?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be an interview. Just talk to me. Like, we'll start it now. Go ahead and we'll put a little bit of music in. And hello, everybody. Get ready for a fantastic evening with Allie Macofsky in Allie Macofsky's show called... What's it called?
Allie Macofsky Show.
Allie Macofsky Show.
Hi, welcome back. Today's guest on the Allie Macofsky Show is a comedian, an actor, and a singer. Please give it up for Rick Glassman. Rick Glassman! Everyone. Come on, Rick, don't be shy. Everyone's so excited to see you. Don't you hear them sitting in the audience shouting? Rick, 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 Rick. Wow, there he is. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's an honor. Do you have any funny anecdotes? Any crazy things happen to you recently? I heard you shop at Ralph's sometimes.
Sometimes there's a tuxedo cake that I really like there. And the two cakes I like the most, at grocery stores nearby are the tuxedo cake at Ralph's and the tiramisu at Whole Foods.
You're crazy. Wow. Thanks for coming on my show.
Bars and tone. So that was not good. A good show, I mean. It seemed like your guest was really nervous and you didn't acknowledge him at all.
Well, it's my first day on the job. I'm also nervous.
Oh, it didn't show. It looked like you were...
You know, I haven't gotten familiar with the set. There's a new showrunner.
What's her name?
Her name's Lily. Ooh. And she worked on Ridiculousness before this.
Oh.
So it's kind of a different format for her. Hi, Alvin. How'd you come up with the name and the chipmunks?
Long story short, I found an injured squirrel, rescued him, got him saved. When I brought him to the place, found a dog, fell in love, wasn't available for a week. Got there, they made a couple mistakes. I couldn't get this dog from the shelter, and I was sad. So I went to another place that I go to sometimes, and I found him, and I got him, and I thought, like, this squirrel, I felt so attached to him, and he was so sweet. And I'm like, the squirrel brought me to the doggy. I wanted the squirrel, like I felt like it was a squirrel that helped me get the dog. So I wanted, like, even though it wasn't that dog, it's still like, well, that not getting that dog led me to this dog. So the origins were from the squirrel still. And then you could name him like Rocky, or there's like other squirrels. But like I looked at the names and I'm like, they didn't satisfy me with this dog. Also, I don't want to disassociate Rocky from Rocky Balboa. I don't know if I even could. So Alvin, though it's a chipmunk, it's squirrel-esque, and he's so little, like that chipmunk is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I just love the name Alvin.
It's a great name.
I love squirrels so much.
Yeah. Have you ever fed one?
Yeah.
Did it bite you at all?
No.
Really?
You got bit by a squirrel?
Kinda. Yeah. Because their teeth, like it didn't like attack me or anything, but when it went to grab the little nuts, just some teeth kind of did get me.
Could you look in that screen and see if my lap is in frame, if we could see the doggy? Okay, all right. Don't step there anymore. Don't step where you're stepping anymore. No. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. It's like when the dog pooped by the door. This is, I should have walked you outside. Are you happy?
I think so, yeah. I've been journaling every day. That's really nice. I like journaling.
Yeah, you journal a little bit about me and my dog?
I journal about a lot of things.
What did you journal about today?
Today I started it out with, I had this idea about, one of the things I got in trouble last night, and I don't like getting in trouble, but I was vaping, as I usually am, at the Comedy Store, and I'm in the little back seat, in the, bucket seat in the back of the OR, waiting to go up. I'm doing my little vapey vape. One of the security guards comes by and he goes, "You can't vape in the showroom." And it really upset me. And I don't know if it's because I don't like being told no, or if I don't know if it's that specifically, or just something about feeling entitled to something. Like sometimes I feel entitled to certain things, and I don't like when that's, do you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're conscious that it's entitlement, does that make it easier for you to be like, oh, that's just my ego?
No, because I still feel entitled to be able to vape.
What if you knew that nobody else was allowed to vape?
I understand that people going to the shows shouldn't vape because it's distracting and they're in the audience. But I think as a performer who's going to be on stage, who's not vaping in my opinion, a distracting way, I'm not blowing huge clouds into the showroom. It doesn't make noise. I feel like I am entitled to hit my vape a few times.
I would argue, based on people watching this, like the sample, I would probably be in the minority where I'm like, good, tell her to stop vaping.
Sure. Yeah.
If I saw you vaping in there, I wouldn't be like, stop. I wouldn't even think about it. I would just walk away from you. But like some people are sitting near you and can't.
Yeah.
But how did you get in trouble?
Well, the security guy came up to me when I was sitting in the back with my vape in hand saying
That's not trouble.
But it feels that way.
All right, you're a woman. What happened was he felt that you might be missing some information that was relevant to his kind of like
Well, to be fair,
area.
this is my second time being told not to vape by a security guard at the comedy store.
To be fair to whom? To them or to
To
you?
be fair to the story, the purpose of telling the story, this wasn't my first time
Right,
getting told no.
right. Doesn't sound like trouble to me. It sounds
But then
like
also there's this part
direction.
of my head. There's this part of my head that when that happens, I want to retaliate.
yeah. Well,
And
you're
so I see
immature.
him. Not all the time, but in this scenario, it's when it really, I want to be a diva. Like then he
Why
said,
do you want to be?
because I want to, I don't know. I think I kind of respect people who are like, you know what the fuck?
Oh,
Because I go,
interesting.
oh, okay, thank you, sorry.
So the
but inside, I'm like, why? Who
Why
cares?
do you want to be one of those people?
Yeah, every once in a while, I want to be like, shut the fuck up.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe tell people to shut up when they tell you something that doesn't make sense.
But to me, that doesn't make sense. Why I can't vape in there. Dave Chappelle smokes cigarettes inside, and obviously he's on a whole nother level.
Right.
But,
Tom Cruise does his own stunts,
and that's his choice.
and he has earned that. And he's not going to lose out on a job because he'll get a new stunt coordinator before they get a new what's his name in
Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible? It starts with an E.
I never even knew he had
What's
a name.
Tom Cruise's character name in
the
Mission
movie.
Impossible?
The character name
Ethan
of
Hunt.
Tom Cruise in Mission.
Anyway, yeah. If every comic smoked up there, that would be like, that sucks. But it's Chappelle. You just, it's like some girls you'll have sex with unprotected before you look at their blood work. Assuming like you've earned it. Like I've been
Sure.
around this person a lot. I trust this person. I feel safe around this person.
And I get that. And also him smoking on stage, it's like almost part of a persona. It's like part of his act.
Yes.
And I'm not on stage.
I don't think he would be doing it in the back.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If you did it on stage, and the security came up to you during your set, then I would be like, that's wild.
Sure.
And that's where you can
Yeah, I
be
don't
like,
know.
hey, shut up.
I don't know. I feel like it's, yeah. But then the security guard, he was sitting in the back bucket seat. He was on his phone, and I wanted to go up to him and go, no, you can't be on your phone in the showroom.
That's fair. Could have done that.
Yeah, but then that felt too mean, and I didn't do it. But I wanted to. Because I just wanted to be a little bitch. I just wanted to throw a tantrum. That's what I wanted.
That I don't buy that. There has to be something deeper. Maybe you want to feel like you have power or control. Being a bitch, why would anyone want to be a bitch? I mean, maybe you're right. That just seems like there's got to be another layer to that.
I'm sure there's another layer. Yeah. What was the first thing you said about it?
Power?
Yeah, I think because when you're like being told no, it's like, yeah, and that he is in a position of power in that situation. He's the security guard. He's enforcing security. He's telling me what I'm doing is part of the security protocol. Don't vape in the showroom.
I think you could gain some perspective if you were in a position of power, a general manager of a restaurant, a director of a motion picture, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you have all these people underneath you doing all of these things, and it is their job to do those things. In fact, it is helping you that these people are handling and being, all these different jobs are delegated to all these different professionals, right? So then when you see an actor and you don't like the shirt that actor's wearing and you tell them to put on a different shirt, and then in front of you, the wardrobe department comes up and says, you can't do this because XYZ, you need to put a different thing. The director's not going to be like, fuck that. I say what's going. The director's going to be like, oh, good. You know better than me this part of it. And I don't think this questions my worth or my power or whatever the thing you're seeking, right? Because it doesn't challenge you. But if it was like, So like if you're in this place and imagine that you are a very, very big respected comedian, even the security guard knows it. You're like a what, something like that, right? Or you own the place or whatever. And you've hired these people and hey, listen, I know if you're going to do it, you're going to do it, but I just want to remind you, you're not supposed to be doing this thing. Maybe they give you that little bit of extra and then you could be like, fuck you. Or you'd be like, yeah, you're right. That's the rule. It's,
Yeah.
You feel like you were in trouble because somebody gave you a little bit of direction. There are actors that will feel that way.
Yeah.
Fucking the director hates me. He had to tell me to do it a little bit louder and he probably thinks I'm no good. No, he's just telling you what you need to do.
Well, you know what the interesting thing is? I think I don't mind direction. I don't like feedback. I don't mind feedback. I think it's maybe what really pisses me off is that I'm not at Dave Chappelle's level where people will just not give me rules because I'm so good at what I do that they're like, we're not going to tell her. She can do whatever she wants.
You're pissed off because you aren't good enough to be at the level, or you're pissed off because you feel like you are and people aren't acknowledging it?
No, I feel I'm not at that level where I can just get away with things. And
So
people are like, oh, she can smoke in the
So you're mad
showroom.
that you're not good enough. Now we're getting somewhere.
No, I think I am good enough, but from the outsider's perspective, I'm not good enough at the level
That's what I'm saying. Do you think that you are good enough at that level of and people don't see it?
No,
So you're
no.
not good enough to be at that level. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're not worthy.
Okay.
I'm saying you're not good enough to where you want to be.
Sure, yeah.
So what's happening is this security guard is coming over and saying you can't smoke here, and you're not mad at him. You're mad that you're not as good as you want to be.
Yeah,
Now, do you still want to be a bitch?
a little bit.
Or do you want to maybe just get a little better, work a little harder?
All of the above. Sometimes I want to be able, it's not that I want to be a bitch. It's that I want to be able to, not in that situation, but in other situations, be more assertive.
It sounds like you want to be in that situation too.
Well, yeah, in that situation, I wanted to be a bitch.
What could being more assertive do that is pragmatic? What could you say to him that could help the situation?
Nothing. In that situation.
Yeah, I think that he's right. Who's a security guard? And I would like to get him on the pod with you. We'll bleep the name. Do you know his name?
Yeah.
What is it? Who is it? Is he a comedian as well?
No, he's like purely security. He's not like a door guy or anything.
Do you have his phone number?
No.
Can we call the store now? Do you think he's working now? Probably not at this hour.
No. We're not doing this.
Bleep the name. But can I clip this and send it to him?
No.
Why not?
Because
You don't want him to know how you feel? Isn't that the whole point?
No, because I'm not feeling.
You don't think that the security guards at the Comedy Store watch my podcast? You're out of your mind if you think they don't watch this. I
maybe
was
the
there
door
yesterday.
guys, not the security guards.
A lot of the security guards at the Comedy Store watch this
Okay,
pod.
great. I hope he watches, and I
now
hope he knows.
Talk to him.
Hey, it really pissed me off that you told me not to vape in the showroom, and I know it's your job and it's not your fault, and this really has nothing to do with you. But I want to vape, and I'm not going to because I'm going to respect your wishes.
I love it.
But I really want to. And when I go outside to vape and you walk by, I'll stare directly into your eyes and soul and say, I would be doing this in the showroom if I could. In a few years, I'll be vaping wherever the F I want, and you'll keep your little mouth shut about it.
Vent, don't vape. How come you didn't get so mad at me when I told you not to vape in here?
Because this is your apartment and you have...
That's his space.
But it's also my
hired.
space.
No,
We
not the
both
same
get
way.
paid by
Your
this
space
space.
is on the stage, sweetheart. Smoke your vape up there. Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's your space. His space is the showroom. You're front of house. He's back of house.
Okay.
That's his space.
Okay. I think it's our space. I think it's a shared space.
I know you do.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
Bleep the name.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Did you do that? Did you make that noise? We having a good time?
No, I'm pissed.
I get what you're saying, by the way. I get
Thanks.
it. I do. Vaping, dude. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to breathe it in.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I want to read this book. I want to quit. It is really annoying.
Girls love to vape. What's that?
I think
girls,
guys love to vape. Guys always got their vape.
Not like girls.
No, guys are vaping.
I guess I'm not friends with guys who vape
Yeah.
for whatever reason. And then I know tons of girls who vape.
Yeah, I feel like I know more guys who vape than girls.
Every girl I've slept with in the past 5 days, they've all vaped.
That's how many girls?
6.
That's awesome.
I know. I had my first 4-way.
How many girls?
3 girls.
3 girls, 1 Rick.
Yep. And then another night it was a 2-way, but with one of those girls and 1 new girl, and then 2 1-ways. I came 4 times in 3 days, which is not that impressive, but like I'm just like letting you know that was.
Are your arms tired?
Yeah, because I was going like this so much.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. I haven't had sex with anybody.
Are you seeing anyone?
No.
Wow.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. No, I'm not seeing anyone. And I mean, like literally I am.
Sure.
I'm fucking people. No, I'm not. I see people. But no sex. No seeing anyone.
On
Did you hear that?
purpose?
Yeah.
So you're voluntarily celibate?
I'm not. It's not like girls are like jumping on me and I'm just crying for them to get off. And well, kind of. But no, yeah, I'm like. I mean, celibate. I'm not. I don't know. It's not like a choice of that. I'm just like, you know, I think I'm ready to find my person.
Oh.
And then I'll fuck him or her.
Do you think you'll meet him in person or on an app?
I'm picturing meeting somebody standing on some mozzarella sticks while on Raya. You know, in person might be nice. I haven't met an intimate partner, like a girlfriend, somebody that ended up being a girlfriend in person for the first time since, let's see, my last girlfriend, not in person. The girlfriend before, not in person. The girlfriend before, not in person. The girlfriend before, not in person. 4 girlfriends. And I started dating that one 10 years ago. I've had 4 girlfriends in the past 10 years. I've met all of them online.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of them are dating apps.
Instagram is kind of a dating app.
2 Twitters, 2 Instagrams.
Twitter.
It went Twitter, chicken dinner. Twitter, Instagram. But Twitter 10 years ago. And then also Twitter 7 years ago.
They messaged you first or you messaged them first?
They never will message me first. Anyone who messages me first, there's a reason I didn't already message you. I've seen everybody. No, jokes aside, I had messaged them all. Nope. I actually did message. There's a loophole here. The first one, I didn't message her. I messaged my mom on Twitter and I tagged her. I messaged my mom and I asked her to tell this girl that I'm tagging good things about me. See if she'd be interested in me. My mom wrote some good stuff and just replied to me. And then she replied to that. So I tagged her in something and she messaged me.
Yeah.
The next girl, I did message first on Twitter, but then she followed me. And I don't remember who messaged first. So that was like a public thing. It's not like a direct message. And then the next girl I messaged and the next girl I messaged. But then when you message, it's like you message and then you get to like talk for a while without having to meet. That's the sweet spot.
Oh.
Let's talk for a while. Let's message, see if it's fun. Are we like doing bits? Is it connected like that? And if so, let's FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then when we FaceTime, it's like, is it like, oh, I want to keep talking, or like, this isn't, I'm not interested, you know? And then once you do that enough, then it's like, okay, let's meet in person. I don't know if I need to see your blood work, but I'm going to ask you and tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I tend to spend a little bit of time between breakups.
That's good. That's healthy. Don't you think?
I do.
Yeah.
I also feel myself not wanting to.
Oh, you want to like get back.
But I don't. It's kind of like going to a restaurant that has good food, but I'm not hungry. Maybe even my stomach hurts. So like, man, I really want to eat this stuff, but I can't.
Nothing really sounds good.
Yeah, well, some of it sounds good. I know what it's like to want that ice cream, but it ain't for me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you learn from each relationship? Like now and whatever next relationship you have, do you feel like you'll be looking out for things, or are you just kind of like, you know what, I'm open?
I feel like I've learned something from every relationship, and from this last one, I'm not sure that I learned anything other than more specific things that I want. But I don't think I necessarily got any new tools. More so that like, maybe I could allow myself to recognize faster. I need more from a relationship.
What do you want? What do you think is important to you?
I want to
being
make
in a
sure that when I
relationship?
answer this, this isn't specific to things I was lacking in my last one or ones before, but I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but here are some things, because she's fantastic. She truly is. It's just, there are just some things that I'll tell you that are global. Kind, like real kindness. Go ahead.
Kindness to you, kindness to just every, like, servers at a restaurant.
Kind isn't particular to me.
Okay.
A person who's kind will be kind to me, but not, just to me. Like there's a empathy and a self-awareness to kindness that isn't just kindness. Like, it isn't like being nice and doing nice things and bringing a bottle of wine to a dinner or something. Like thoughtful. Yes. And thoughtful of the rules that you learn to follow. But what about the ones that feel innate to your soul? Like, what are the things where it's like, this is how I would want to be received. This makes me feel good to offer this stuff. Like checking in with somebody, being curious about somebody, I don't think there's anything wrong with being selfish. You also has to have selflessness and like helping people. And you don't know this, but some ways of looking at that are, how are they with their family? How are they with their friends? How are they with their dog? I mean, I was so attracted when I met my last girlfriend with the love and kindness she showed to her dog, who I also was obsessed with, and was maybe the inciting incident to me getting this boy. Kindness is a big one. Kindness also means to self, where the selfish. Kindness is also like knowing how to I can't set boundaries. And I need to, I can't do this. But also a kindness in not just saying no, but when it's your partner and things matter and you could tell this matters to the other person, saying, listen, I can't do this, or I don't want to do this, but I understand that you do. Could we find some compromise? Or I can't do this, but how about tomorrow we do this? Or I can't do this, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I could do to help explain so you could understand why I can't? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And with that leads directly into communication. Great, strong communication. Kindness, communication. I used to think smart. Still, yes. But I used to think I need somebody who like challenges me, who I could learn from all the time. And though that's still a plus, I think I've changed that to interesting. Somebody who's interesting. Smart people are interesting. Funny people are interesting. Weird people are interesting. Just interesting and honest. Those two things, I think, together are enough to respect a person. Listen, they're interesting, they're honest, they're kind. You have to have that kind of respect, because if you don't respect somebody, I think love is a feeling and respect and like is, the markers of a relationship that could work. Friendship, you're not friends with people you don't respect. And I hate to admit it, but that have to be attractive. But like, that is so far down the list of importance, but is a deal breaker. I think. I don't know. I've also met people that I thought were attractive and ended up not being when I got to know them, and vice versa. So I guess you have to be at least at a base level of enough to where like because physical intimacy is so important and such a big part of connection that like I want to have sex with you. Like, you know, I want to eat ice cream, and I want to also not hurt from it. Funny is a plus. I used to think it's also necessary. It might still be, but if it isn't, at least we have a similar frequency of what we laugh at. Could we, if you don't make me laugh, could we at least laugh together? That is necessary. But like, I've never been with somebody that doesn't make me laugh.
That sounds great.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. That's
And
so nice.
I think everything I said is non-negotiable.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been posting a lot of like relationship stuff on Instagram.
I always do. There was a moment during the summer where I was having a hard time.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe I posted more than normal. But I follow a lot. It's not always relationships, but it is like perspective and tools. I love learning them. And
there's one
them.
specific guy that you kept posting. You were posting a lot of gold.
Right, because I found that guy around then. I forgot his name, but that guy often does relationship stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of those things aren't specific to like an intimate relationship.
No.
It's just like
Relationship stuff.
Yeah. Love good communication.
Yeah.
I love when someone tells me how they feel. I love being able to ask. Also, it's like I've learned that not everybody knows how they feel or why they feel that way.
Do you feel like you're pretty good about knowing why you feel things?
I think so. I am at least good at recognizing I feel something, and I could either figure out quickly what it is, and if not, I recognize I don't know what this feeling is, but I'm able to step back and like think about it. Or if the person I feel safe with and is interested in having it with me, figure out with them. Like if the security guard told me not to vape, and we were in the parking lot, and I say that not because of the rules, but because it's more private and we could talk. There is a world where if I got triggered, I might say something like to both him and me at the same time. Like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute about this? He might feel like it's a little bit aggressive. So there's ways of doing that. Saying like, I want to like, I'm having a feeling that it's not your fault, but I'm a little confused and I want to talk about it with you for a second. I think that might be disarming if he's interested enough. And then I might be like, I hate that you said that to me. And he might ask why. He might say, I'm sorry, this. He might say tough shit, whatever it is. Then I'm also finding out information there. Like if he is like, why do you think that is? Now already I'm feeling connected with him, which is awesome. I'm calmer and I could figure this out with him. And if it's not that, and if it's like, well, fuck off. It's like, I don't know the answer, but I can speculate that maybe I am reading, I don't like this guy's energy. Even now, when I'm trying to figure this out, I don't like the way he said it to me. Maybe it wasn't that he did. Whatever it is, still not his fault. We're responsible for our own feelings. But like, then I'm like, oh, and then like I learn that stuff. And then the next time someone says something, I'm like, I can't tell if it's the way he said it to me. And then I might be like, hey, I'll stop doing that. But here's where like the standing up for yourself thing is, where when it's not just reactive, but like, we can be like, hey, I will. Like, hey, quit smoking or whatever. It's saying like, I will, absolutely, but the way you're saying it is a big turn off, or like I don't like it.
Yeah.
Talk to me nicer, something like that. Then it's like, you know what I mean? But you have to know what it is to be able to get to that. That's why I'm saying like you're not in trouble. Someone says, I've said this on the pod before, but I remember I came into some self-awareness, and then somebody once said to me, I was on a date, maybe this was years ago, and she went, shh. We were in Target. I was yelling bits, or be quiet or something. And I immediately thought like, oh, I'm being loud. It wasn't like, fuck you. And so like, yeah, people tell you stuff. They're just telling you something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let you talk for a while now.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I like that though.
Yeah, I talked for a while, and sometimes I talk for a while. It's like, let the guest talk. But when it's you, it's kind of like, you're not really going to say anything.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
How's your relationship?
It's good.
How's y'all's communication?
Good. Yeah.
All right. quick conversations in that house.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he's the yapper in the relationship. I let him just go on and on.
That's
I'm
a
more
good
of a
dynamic.
thinker, ponderer.
What's the difference between the two
Um,
to you?
Nothing. Just using two
Right, 'cause you
words
couldn't
that I
of-
think are
couldn't
similar.
think of a second thing.
Yeah, just thinker, ponderer. Synonyms.
Harlan Williams, Synonyms Angels.
Is that a name of his special?
Yes.
Sure, you could sprinkle cinnamon in a baby's eyes and, while the
that's
others
bad.
hold them open.
That's really bad. That's kind of
Well-
that's really bad.
Well, what if the child likes cinnamon?
Gulp, 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 gulp.
That's a very specific sip sound that you just did that I recognize. I forgot. I remember you. That's how you drink.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear it from over there? Mm-hmm. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the communication in the relationship is good.
Undercover cop.
Fixing my earpiece.
Communication is good. Communication was the catchphrase. Or the
Yeah, like the
pass
eagle has
code.
landed. Communication's good.
eagle has landed is more letting people know that the thing has arrived. Where I'm talking about like this is the secret thing that you say that then they all come in and like everybody put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Yeah.
Man, when you're in a relationship with somebody and then you respect each other and you laugh with each other and you have you make love and you eat good food and then and you have good eye contact and you talk about your feelings and stuff and you laugh with each other and you help each other out and you inspire each other and you motivate each other and you challenge and you're like, and then you're like, well, why did I? It's like, oh, I'm so glad. Then you get something out of it and you're just getting better with each other. But then you also have to be attracted to each other and they also have to live close enough to you. You also have to find them. You have to be within the right age range. They have to both be available, and then there's the
Gulp,
Like-
gulp, 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 gulp.
for some people, are there religious obstacles and values and kids and it's like, it's tough out there to find that person. I think more so when we are on our phones so much. I know there's all the dating apps and stuff, but I don't know the way somebody smells from a dating app. And I mean that literally, but more so figuratively,
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? You're going to have people come on the podcast and then you meet them? Do you want to be my girlfriend? It's like, what? I don't know. Do you want to plug anything? What do you do? Never. I've been single and in relationships on the podcast. I've never once had a guest on where I was like, I think I want to try and date this person. I don't think about that. That's not what it is. So where? At the grocery store? Hey, excuse me. Hi. I normally don't do this because I'm terrified to, but I couldn't help but notice that you're pretty enough for me, and I'm wondering if you're funny, kind, smart, and interesting. Do you want to exchange numbers and FaceTime for a month?
And also, nice melons. I'm talking about the ones in your basket, not the ones on your body. I haven't even looked for a second. I respect you.
Yeah, and then you look down in the basket, and it's her friend who's bent over, leaning in with her tits in the basket. That one's for me. Will you pretend you're single, and I'll come up to you you're eating outside at a courtyard or something? Hi. We just made eye contact, so I felt comfortable saying hi. Can I talk to you for a second? I don't want to interrupt you if you're eating. Do you care if I talk while you eat?
No, sure, I'm on my lunch break.
How much longer do you have?
I have 10 minutes.
How much longer do you think it'll take you to eat that sandwich?
5.
Do you want to wait, talk for 5 minutes and then eat it? Or do you want me to come back in 5 minutes? Because I have a difficulty with chew sounds.
Oh. I'll put it down and you can talk and then I'll eat it.
All right.
After.
Also, if there's any moment where you're Jones and have a bite, take a bite. I'll just take a sprint and come back.
Okay.
I'm Rick.
I'm Allie.
Allie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, based on the fact that you put your sandwich down, I feel like you invited me in enough to where I think you are at least interested in the idea of me. Is that fair to say? Mm-hmm. So I'm good looking enough for you, and you are interested in meeting somebody, right?
Is this how you would really talk to someone?
Sure.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah. I'm just curious if you're like being genuine with how you would approach someone.
You're asking if I'm being genuine right now.
Yeah.
I am being genuine.
Okay. So this is how you would like introduce yourself.
I mean, I just did.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think like I'm messing with you?
Yeah. It's just a lot of talking, which is like, it doesn't seem like you're interested. It's like, it seems like you're about to have me sign a paper for Greenpeace or something.
No, I hear you. I am interested though.
Okay. Okay.
But if I asked you to sign something, you would sign it?
Probably not. Because I don't know what
so
those
you're
are.
interested in me and maybe getting to know me and maybe even going on a date with me. You just don't want to sign anything.
Yeah, no contracts.
Is this sign okay? All right, I got about 3 more minutes with you.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
I guess since I already know you're interested in me, and I don't know if you know this or not, I have to imagine you know I'm interested in you. That's why I approached you, right? So now, like, we got the hard part out of the way so fast. Mm-hmm. This is cool.
Yeah.
Couple more minutes.
What do you do for work?
I am an actor and a comedian. I also have a podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I live in this area, actually. I walked here. What about you?
I'm actually a comedian.
On
as
a lunch
well.
break?
Yeah, I have a day job.
That's what I'm wondering. I meant more so where you headed back to work?
At Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, you wanted to come all the way over here because you would probably eat that all the time or something?
Yeah.
B-dubs.
Yeah, I just wanted to have something a little lighter, a little healthier, get out of, the chaos of Buffalo Wild Wings. There's so many games on right now. So
How
many
old are you?
TVs. 29.
29. You have a roommate?
Nope.
You
Just
live
my
alone?
boyfriend.
Oh. You have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were interested in me.
In a friendship.
That's fine with me. Could you get me a deal at B-dubs?
Of course. Use code.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I'm live streaming. I'm on Twitch.
This whole thing has been on Twitch?
Yeah, there's a camera right there. Use code ALLY10 for 10% off at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Use it how? Like I just tell my server?
Yeah.
So what do I tell my server?
You say, hey, I just got my bill. It says it's $81. But I heard if I use code ALLY10, I'll get 10% off.
Interesting. And now, why is that? Why are they offering that to you? Just because you work there?
Mm-hmm. I'm a Buffalo Wild Wings influencer. I'm on the marketing team.
Okay.
You assumed when I said I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings that I was a server, but I'm in corporate.
Interesting. Well, my bill is now $72.90, so shame on me. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm. Are we still on this hypothetical lunch? Or is this a question outside of that? I guess we'll
Why
find out.
are you calling it a hypothetical lunch? Because you're not eating?
I'll be eating soon.
My question for you is, if you are, what is your position at B-dubs?
Marketing.
So why did you say that you're a comedian?
It's
and
a hobby.
refer to that as your day job?
I didn't say comedian was my day job.
No, you said B-dubs is your day job.
Yeah, marketing.
And then
I do comedy as a hobby.
So when I asked what you do for work, you were just letting me know your hobby because I assume you want to become a professional comedian?
Well, because you said you're a comedian, and I was like, we have something in common.
Are you wanting to be a professional comedian?
Yeah, I think one day, I think it would be really cool. I don't think the corporate lifestyle is what I'd be into.
What do you think one of the benefits of becoming one of the greats are?
Oh my gosh. Being able to influence young women and make them feel comfortable with the things that they feel and the experiences that they've had, and to be able to laugh at things that maybe they've never laughed at before, and to inspire and, just come up with things and have a perspective that's maybe different than other people's perspective.
But if we got to be like one of the best,
Yeah.
what benefits do you think that you would reap?
Oh, just selfishly?
Personally, not necessarily selfishly.
Financial stability.
But if you were at
What?
Chappelle's level, maybe.
You don't think he's not stoked that he has a bunch of money?
Do you think it would be exciting to vape at the back of the Comedy Store?
Oh my God, yes. But see, here's the thing.
It's not even that important to you.
No, but here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep vaping at the Comedy Store. I'm just going to be more secretive about it now.
Well, that's a blanket statement. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be at the creek in the cave.
Do you see the water splash on my face?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the Creek in the Cave in Austin on October 27th. I'm going to be in Houston October 24th through 26th. I'm going to be in New Orleans November 1st and 2nd. And then I have some shows in Casper, Wyoming, St. Louis, Missouri, Philadelphia, and more. Go to Macofsky.com.
You want to get your stuff on Punch Up? I love it. Punch Up Live?
I don't do Punch Up.
Get on it. It's good.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good for you.
Okay.
I'll introduce you to the guy if you want to. It's free.
Okay.
And I will be at the Hollywood Improv Saturday at 10:40. I just found out.
Wow.
This episode will be out. By the time this episode comes out, it will have been past that show now. But I might be on again that Saturday.
You never know.
I love that club.
The Improv?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Your show there was fun with your family.
Yeah. It was you, me, Brent,
Eric
and Eric Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun
It
show.
was a nice night.
And
Rick Glassman and friends.
John DeWalt was in the audience.
Oh,
yeah. He's a great audience member. Big laugher.
He likes you.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. What do you think about the way I approached you while you were eating your sandwich?
It was it's a lot of, I don't know. Yeah, it was, you let it all out there.
I could do it with less words. Could you do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just joking. We made eye contact, so my instinct is normally to look away. So I just thought it'd be funny to... Also, I don't really understand. This to you made you probably feel like I was like saying hubba hubba or something, right? Where did that come from? Where did that become like a thing?
It's like an exclamation point with your eyes.
Yeah. Sorry for yelling. I'm Rick.
I'm Allie.
Allie, nice to meet you.
You too.
May I join you for that sandwich?
Sure.
I don't have to sit with you. I just want half of it. No, I'm just joking. I have to go.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Allie.
Yeah.
Can I get your phone number in case I want to text you what I should have said to you and I didn't think about it until later?
You can have my Instagram.
That's perfect. I'd actually prefer that. That way I could look at your pictures and videos and remember, was she really pretty? Let me look at some other things. Smart. What's your Instagram?
At Not Allie Mac. NOTALIMAC.
Mine is at Rick Glassman. And
I've heard of you before.
I have a podcast.
Take your shoes off.
That's right. You know, I was just thinking about on the podcast. I don't like tell people to go follow my social because I figured they can or they will. But every now and then, it might be nice to have a call to action to tell them to go follow Rick Glassman.
Go follow Rick
on
Glassman
TikTok
right
and
now.
Instagram.
You don't want to miss out.
Anyway, nice to meet you, and I'll send you a message later.
Sure.
What do you think of that one?
Nice, easy, quick. Because I think too, women,
Just one woman at a time, please.
me specifically, if you were to come up to my table while I'm eating, I'll say, yeah, sure, sit down, because I'm like,
Of course.
that's the path of least resistance.
Unfortunately.
Just sit, we'll be nice, and then eventually I'll say, oh, I gotta go, nice to meet you, whatever, and I can take it from
Sure.
there.
Yeah, you don't linger at the beginning unless they say, hey. But there's ways of finding that out. You do it like this. Take it from this thing again. We're doing this and you're talking. What is this? And you say exclamation point for your eyes.
What is this?
Exclamation point for your eyes. Anyway, I am trying to meet people in person, and it's tough. And I want to ask if I could sit with you, but I know that you might feel like you'll say yes just because it's uncomfortable. So I'm not gonna. What I am gonna do is ask for your contact information, and then I'm going to message you, and then you could say, hey, come back and sit with me. And if you say that, I'll come and sit with you for 10 minutes. And if you don't say that, I don't know what I'll do.
I'll give you my email.
Okay. What is it?
I actually don't have a phone.
You didn't want to say it on the podcast.
No.
Yeah, I understand that. You don't have an email that you'll give away, like that you have access to and you could search it, but you don't really use it.
You can go to my website and send me a message there.
I already have.
You're the sperminator?
I would say guilty, but not yet.
Oh, shit.
Talking to girls is so easy, man. You know what's difficult? Connecting with people. And it's not because connection is hard. It's because people don't know they want it. They'd rather let you sit at a table and waste both of their times until, oh, I got to go, and she could walk away, than having a real connected moment, even if that connected moment allows you both to live in the safe space that you want. A real connected moment is this. Hey, I appreciate the courage it takes to come up to somebody. I'm really not in the mood, but I'm flattered. Thank you so much. Now, what are you afraid that, you say that the wrong
But then
guy's
you would
gonna do something?
assume that the person's interested.
Yeah, of course they're interested. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked to sit with you.
Maybe
Let's
they're
not be
lonely.
coy.
They want a friend.
That means they're interested. I didn't mean I'm interested in stooping you. It's just I'm interested in you in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't say that.
I knew I went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, I thought you were doing an impression of...
I think I'm getting the black lung, Bob.
How do you feel after those coughs?
Fine. Good.
I noticed that you, when you turned to your right. Are you not able to turn to your left?
Huh?
Are you an ambi-turner?
I'm not an ambi-turner. It's a problem I had since I was a baby. I can't turn left.
What? I'm losing steam, Rick. I think I lost steam about 30 minutes in, maybe 15.
Yeah, I'm just a little stoned, and I am in a podcasting mood.
Yeah.
know?
You know what I think? And I don't really want to go too deep, but I think whenever I bring stuff up like this on the pod, it always does go deep. And then it's like, oh my God, why did I even bring it up in the first place? But I do think that when I do this pod, because you can be so literal about stuff, or you some I feel like I feel like sometimes I'm not really being myself on this pod. I'm trying to do something.
What are you trying to do? You
I
trying
don't
to
know.
play the game I'm playing instead of your own?
Yeah. And then even when I'm not trying to play your game, I'm like, well, this isn't the right energy to have.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
But then also,
That's what you said in reverse. Don't believe me? Play that back in reverse now.
And then even when I'm not trying to play your game, I'm like, well, this isn't the right energy to have.
And we're back. Oh, that sucks, Allie. I'm so sorry that you feel that way.
well, and then I feel bad because I'm like, I'm not giving the pod.
So that means whenever I've seen you, I haven't really seen you. You're always just doing what you think you're supposed to be doing. Fuck, what do you really like?
No one will know.
Please don't smoke in here. Thank you.
No, I think I'm being myself, but I think it's definitely it's the Rick Glassman podcast version of me.
RGPVOM? UH?
Yeah.
Why?
But maybe that is me.
BMTM?
And maybe
TIM.
everything is real, and this is all real.
Ain't that the truth?
But also, I'm losing steam.
Well, before you get out of here, I do have a little surprise for you.
Oh!
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Could you hear me?
Yes, I can.
My name is Rick Glassman. We've been chatting on the internet for quite some time. How are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Hi, Rick.
Listen, first of all, big fan. This is the first time we ever spoke, but I brought you up on this
I
podcast
know.
already. And I have this new sound system. And I'm not sure how well you could hear us, and I want to make sure you could hear my guest, Allie, real quick. So, Allie, will you say, hello?
Hello.
Could you hear her?
Hello, Allie.
Oh, my God. Do something else.
Hello.
The signal's not good. The signal's not good. We lost that run. We're going to have you do another one.
Did you?
Yeah, do it again.
Okay.
Even longer.
Okay.
Wait, maybe yes.
Hello, Allie.
Oh my God.
Some of it cut out, but we still heard enough. Listen, I know this is weird.
Oh, it's Mulholland's fault. It's Mulholland driving. I'm driving this stupid road.
You got to do it again, dude.
Hey, Allie.
We got to just get you on the pod, man. Oh, that one I heard.
Oh,
you're
man.
The voice of an angel.
Well, maybe by the time this conversation is over, maybe you will be out of the hills and we could try it again. But I'll text you later today and schedule a time. I've been so excited to have you on. But my friend Allie wants to. She's a comedian as well, and she sings. And you know what? Why don't you tell him what the problem is? Maybe you know something, and if not, we'll leave it at that. Allie, your turn.
Sometimes when I'm singing and I'm like really giving it my all, towards the end of the song, my mouth, like my jaw hurts. What is that?
Bad signal.
Bat signal.
Fuck. If you could hear us, we can't hear you. I'm going to call you back in a sec. That's perfect. What if he was like, oh, that's obliterate?
Is that really him?
Yeah.
Or is it Lamorne or something?
You think Lamorne could do that?
I don't know.
Yo, Lamar, go ahead and sing that hook. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Okay, there you heard it. Yeah, with auto-tune, it's perfect.
Yeah, is that any better?
So much better.
Okay, great.
Hey, I got a
Great,
question. Did you? I don't know if you've stretched or not, but really quick, I just want to see how fast you are. Could we hear a run?
Ooh, yeah.
That ain't Lamorne. She thinks we're calling someone else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's fun when you could just sing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I have you do it for my theme song.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna have you do something. I'll wait until I meet you. Listen, Allie, ask him your question again.
Okay, my question is, sometimes when I'm singing, if I'm like really giving it my all, by the end of whatever song I'm singing, my mouth will hurt so bad, like my jaw is sore.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I dealt with that before with singers, but it's not really a singing issue. Sometimes that has to do with just like your stretching. You need to warm up really well before and warm up your muscles in your face. And it does require that because here's why, because when we talk, we can get away with so little movement. We can just kind of mumble and people understand us. But when we sing, we have to move our mouth so much more.
Yeah.
And so if you're just moving your mouth, if you're opening your mouth appropriately when you're singing and you don't do it when you're talking,
It would sound like that. You know, it's interesting because other than doing comedy for a living, she really doesn't talk much. For real. This whole
I don't know
podcast was me
I
talking
can
at her.
believe that.
All right.
But it's just the way you talk and the way you open your mouth that matters so much.
You are weird. You do talk like weird. Everyone knows that. It's kind of your thing.
I have a weird talking voice, but then a kind of decent, kind of maybe some might say beautiful singing voice.
Let's hear. Do you want to hear, right?
No. Do you think with enough training I could hit the high note in Dream On by Aerosmith? Do you think with enough practice?
I can't answer that, but
and that's a very fair, honest answer. I can. You could do anything, Allie. All right. I guess.
I could teach it to you.
Oh, I thought you fell. What if that's how you trip?
Oh my God!
All right. Can we hear the end of the Dream On? Do you teach it to her real quick, or do we wait until you come on?
Yes! Try that.
Oh, no, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a way. That's the way.
I can do it too.
Sound bad for just like 5 minutes and then it'll get really good.
I could do it too. I don't know if I could sound bad for 5 minutes, but I could do this. Dream on! It's too high for me. All right. Well, listen. When you come on, I guess I'll just tell you this now. I'm going to be asking a lot of singing. I'm going to be doing bits, and I'm going to be asking you to teach me stuff, even though you don't know me and you're a professional. And I'm going to be asking these things. Do you subscribe to this before you come over?
Yeah, I do. I love questions, and that's what I do. I talk about music all day. So I would love that. All
right. Well, for those of you that, the episode isn't there, but I want to the Instagram, STEVIEMACKEY. I'll put some video in the description so you could be like, oh, I see what he's talking about. But Stevie will be coming on soon. Pleasure to meet you. I'm a little stoned, so I apologize if I'm too familiar, but I'm having a fun time.
No, you're good. Rick, it's awesome to meet you too, and Allie. It's really good to meet you guys.
I'm such a fan of yours.
Yeah, when I brought you up, she knew she's a fan already.
Oh, Allie, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I went on the road with St. Vincent, and some of her background vocal girlies know you, and you know them.
Oh, yeah, the sisters, yes.
Nayana, Holly.
Yeah, Nayana's my sis. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they're the best.
Everyone,
I'm so envious. Man. Everyone has such beautiful voices. You guys are so talented.
All right, I'll text you in a little bit.
We're going to get you there.
Nice meeting you. I'll text you soon, and thank you for teaching Allie how to move her mouth.
Of course.
The audience okay, bye. Bye-bye. He's real good. That sounds great. Dream on. I love singers.
Oh my God, me too.
But you're tired. You're tired. I know.
Should we start a comedy band?
I'm not. I'm a piano player, but I'm not. You'll find better ones that are suited for bands.
Okay.
That's not where I'll shine.
Your dog's eating my toes. Your dog's eating my toes. Are you eating my toes?
All right. Well, I think this. We've been doing this for how long now?
Years. The pod? It's been like 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh, great. I think we can end it.
Okay. Thanks for having me back on.
Thank you.
Sorry if you have to talk so much when I'm here, but I love you and I love the pod.
I love talking.
And sorry to the audience if it's so boring.
It's wonderful.
Because I talk like this. Oh my God, wait. There's a TikTok. And this girl said she talks just like me. And so now I can do an impression of myself.
Let me hear. All right, did you not just do it?
No, it's like an exaggerated, like if I were not myself trying to do an impression of me, it would be like, Brian said he doesn't want to go to the mall.
Brian said he doesn't want to go to the mall.
Guys, Brian said he doesn't like shopping.
Guys, Brian said he doesn't like shopping.
There's this girl, she sounds just like me.
Do you want to plug her or you forgot the name?
I'd have to find it on TikTok.
Well, you'll send it to me. We'll put it up here.
Okay.
Thank you for being a friend.
Traveled.
Why rush it?
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for being a friend.
Traveled down the road and back again.
Our heartbeat's true. You're a pal and a confidant.
And if you threw a party, invited everyone that you knew, you would see the greatest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
You seen that guy that does a thing and then he pulls the wig off?
No.
You guys have theme music.
Scoop doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah.